And another specials, chapter 11 number 3. It's called the double Axel, and we've got a lovely demonstration here from Yoona Kim, gold medalist, Olympics 2010. So let's just have a look at Yoona Kim in action for 15 seconds right now to explain the double Axel. There we go. What you've seen there is a beautiful, graceful skater come along and do a double Axel. And I want to replicate this in Google Earth Studio to see if it actually works. And the brilliant thing that I found out actually was the Axel jump, which I've heard of. I thought it was actually named after, you know, the axes of rotating and things, but it's not actually not. It's by taking the name from Axel Poulsen, the Norwegian figure skater and speed skater. Look at him. How fantastic is that? That's the valuable nature of this video before we even start. So look, let's have a look at the double Axel. And in my mind at the bottom here, the camera must be graceful and move like it's controlled with the mind, free from any mechanics. That's where I want to push Google Earth Studio, and there will be an example at the end of this video from the movie Jupiter Ascending with these gravity boots. So let's get started of what this double Axel is all about. Let's go full screen and see that we're in the London's Hyde Park, and this is the Serpentine, and I'm afraid that there is this huge barrel type thing in the middle of it. Let me just show you where this barrel is. I'm just throwing the animation here forward, aren't I? So in other words, what you see at the middle of the lake here is the artist Christo from 2016 to 2018 put 7,500 oil barrels, don't ask, in the lake to do with something to replicate a Egyptian's tomb. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Now, the idea is, if we go back to the skater will come along top left and go in a straight line or a curve even and jump. Rotate, rotate and land. So let's see if we've achieved this, which we have in Google Earth Studio, which is lovely to do with the camera rotation. So what I've done here, and if you watch this area top left, I must admit actually on the viewport on the right there's not a terrific amount to see. It's a bit confusing, but the point of it is that Earth Studio allows us to do an amazing amount of things here with camera rotations in terms of its control. So we come along the timeline like this, and we hit, and I'm just looking at this level up here, we hit a point of takeoff. And then from that moment, and this is the lovely control, now watch where we've got the rotation of pan 0, 115. So let me just rotate that back just a little bit. Let's go there, and you notice that we're on 0, 109, and then we start to move forward. As we move forward, the camera starts to rotate very quickly. So let me just do it a little bit slower. We come along here, it starts to bang. There's the rotation to move, and we're 180 degrees at the back. We've completed midway our first rotation of 360 degrees. We carry on in the air, and we do another 180. We do another 180, and we land beautifully and carry on in a straight line. And at this point in this video there is a full disclosure from me, Mike Downs, saying that my screen recording froze. So I'm going to add a couple of slides in rather than abandon this video. The point I wanted to get across to help everyone simply learn is that when you're doing these rotation, the pan starts off as 0 rotation, in this example 109 degrees. Then it moves on to 1 rotation and whatever 295, presumably a value from 1 up to 359, and then on the end of it you'll find a example rotation of 1 degrees 354, and as it passes that you go into rotation 2 and it counts up again from 0 all the way to 359. And that is it. Let's finish off this video rather than abandon it. I'm going to leave you with this clip which totally makes life and emotions work for me, from Jupiter Ascending, and it's Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum, and they're going to do some gravity booting over a skyline. I think it's Chicago it's set. I might be super wrong on that, but here's the clip. Good luck. See you in the next video.